Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Wilson and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of the Manager of Legends Journeyman save. With me, Matthew, and manager, Neil Brannan. Now, since last time we've played a few games and we're actually on the final game of the season. Transfers have happened because the transfer window has been gone and done. And yeah, we are now looking forward to this final game of the season. And then looking forward to the next episode, which will be the transfer special. Now, if we quickly go to transfers, as you can see, we were quite busy in the transfer window. So first off, in the sales, Hayato Tanaka was loaned out to Fukushima. I've actually played quite a lot of games for them. Not done that well though, personally. Minyeko Nagasaki was then sold to Nagata for £175,000, rising to £425,000. Now, personally, I was kind of hoping we would sell him if we did for about £300,000 to £400,000, but we got the cheap end of the straw. Dad Football sold him from underneath us, and yeah, he was a very important player of this team. Probably not that brilliant in terms of consistency on average ratings, but as soon as he was a homegrown player and you need that for the J League, very disappointed in that regard that we will not have him for next year. Now, a player that left was Takafumi Matsumoto. He was, of course, on loan from us from Nagoya Grampus. He played 18 times and did quite decently, in all honesty. While he was on loan with us, Gamba Osaka bought him for £350,000, and now he's been loaned out to Nara. So Nara have got themselves a really good player there. But yeah, because he was sold, he immediately went off our loan and went to Gamba Osaka, who have then gone and loaned him out to Nara. So unfortunate that he went. But other signings, of course, Tino Agic joined. He was already one of the players that was confirmed to be joining us because of the pre-contract thing when he was leaving his contract in the summer because he was playing in Croatia. He's joined us permanently now, as well as Stanislav Orsolov, who joined us from Ukraine. On his contract expiry date as well. And three loanees joined us, of course, Nagasaki, who of course sold and then was immediately loaned back to us. Then Tatsuya Ichikaya has joined us as our main choice striker. Personally, he's not been our main choice striker. He's been backup. Yeah, he joined us. He's played 8 times and scored 2 goals, so kind of a good job I didn't really play him from the start. And Kusuki Shibanoki, has joined us as our first choice goalkeeper. However, he won't be playing this final game with us because he's injured himself with a broken finger, so Morohovic will have to come in. Apparently, he played quite a lot of times for Kyoto in 2025, and if I remember correctly, Kyoto won the league in 2024, and then last season they were near the bottom of the relegation zone. So I think they were forced to play him, and because of that they struggled. But it's helped with his development at least, and he's come joined us as our first choice goalkeeper. Where he conceded 7 in 7 games, but got 3 clean sheets and 7.09 rating. That's not bad. It's really not that bad. Also, 2 more players that will be joining next season. Keito Abe is joining us as a right back. He comes in from Gunma. Where he has been quite decent in all honesty past 3 seasons. The only unfortunate bit is Gunma have been relegated this season. And Taiyo Nishino has also joined us. He is joining us from Tokushima, where he's played quite a lot of times, to be fair. All off the bench, to be fair. He's been playing regularly for a J1 league side, even if they are off the bench. So hopefully his experience will come and help us, because We are champions and promoted to the J1 League next season. Yeah. As you can see, Gunma have been relegated alongside FC, UQ and Hachinori. Now, to be fair, they weren't that far off, but not that really scary position could get relegated. Nagano, though, we've just blown everything out of the wall. We've got more points than we did last season, and because last season we got 72 points, this year we've got 75, so it could go up to 78. But yeah, we've been promoted, and we are champions of the J2 League. So 2 promotions, 2 championships in 2 years. But the results, so of course we were here last time for the Fukuoka 1-0 victory and the Tochigi 3-0 victory last time. So we then played Kofu and beat them 5-2. Sendai we drew 2-2. Nagasaki we beat 3-1. Then we played Kashiwa Reysol in the J1, who were J1 League side and currently 3rd, and we actually lost that 2-0. Which, to be fair, at the time I was thinking, oh no, what we're going to be like if we do get promoted? Not being good at all against a team like Kashiwa, who are, well, J1 League side, but then I've realised they're quite a good J1 League side, so it's not that bad that we lost 2-0 to them. Then, however, went to Kumamoto and lost that 2-0. Not a good result there. Hachinori, we then thrashed 7-0. So we've had 2 really big wins. If we can find it, we beat Chiba 8-0 away from home, and then beat Hachinori 7-0 at home. So really good 2 results there. Kanazawa, we won 3-1. Then played Nara and drew that 0-0. Gunma, we won 1-0, and I think we sealed their relegation or something like that there. Chiba, we won 5-3. Iwate, we won 2-1. And we were just and that Iwate game we became champions. I was going to show it, but I decided I'm also just getting to the final game of the season because I can't see us at all being stopped. And so yeah, we beat Iwate, and then once we were champions, we've gone and played Yamagata and actually lost that 2-1. So we got the game against Yokohama FC, who are currently 17th. So they were very, very nearly relegated if it weren't for Gunma, FC, Vyuku and Hachinori being worse teams than them. So it's a game I expect to win, even if it just notes Yokohama were past winner of this league. Actually won it 2 seasons ago, so they must have they obviously had a season in J1 and then got immediately relegated. So they're actually 4th best team in the J2. Wickham 12th best team. So it's gone up once again, probably because of the whole reputation and form again. Because I know it makes a difference. But yeah, 25-1, and we were actually champions. But yeah, the game against Yokohama, I don't think we'll get the trophy this time because of it being like order having the trophy previously. But yeah, it's a home game, so I would assume realistically you would win the game against Wate and win the championship, but then you would get the trophy on the final game of the season because it would be in a home game. I don't know how it works in Japan, but it's how I would assume it would work in England, so I would assume it would work like that in Japan. You know, I don't know if it even works like that in England. But yeah, Mahovic is in goal. We've got Kuwahara and Nakamura, Sugi and Nagasaki as the 4 defenders. Mendoza, who I'd quite like to keep, but probably need better quality than him if we are going to be in the J1 League. He's alongside Mishima in the DM slot. Nagoin Kwankai is our midfielder. Sato and Amagasa are our 2 wingers, and we've got Fukuhori as striker. That leaves Yoshikawa, Asako, Sagawa, Anzai, Kono, Kumasawa, and Ursulov as all on the bench. Finally, a highlight, 27th minute. It is a highlight starting off with Yokohama goalkeeper taking the ball, passing it to Akane, gets it back and gives it to Suta. Now it's with Kobayashi. Got to be careful that you don't play out from the back and score a goal here. So it's with Sugita. Can we tackle him? No, we can't. He crosses it in and it's a goal. Tomoki Arita scores to make it 1-0 Yokohama. That is not a good way to start the game. Not good at all. I am going to say a bit of demand more. It is half time and we're losing 1-0. I'm going to thrash arms and say, what was that? Really not good enough. As it is still 1-0 Yokohama, 60th minute. I'm going to make a couple of subs. Mendoza's furious and in danger of being bought, so I think Connor will come on for him. Sato's not had a good game, so I reckon Ursula can come in for him. I'll bring on Sagawa, but he's quite nervous. And I know he's been put on the transfer list by Direct Football's orders, and his contract runs out at the end of the year. So I don't think he'll be continuing with us. So I'd like to play him, but maybe play him for the last few minutes of the season. Like last couple of minutes or something like that. So he doesn't make much of an impact, but at least gets his send off. Sugi can be taken off for Sako though. Speaker Hoy's got 6.1, so I reckon I do have to bring on Sagawa. I reckon Amagas can be taken off. Apparently Ursulov's injured, but I'm going to keep him on the pitch. So it looks like it's going to be a 1-0 loss. Because yeah, a 1-0 loss, so we don't get the trophy celebration. But yeah, we were well and truly FM. 1.37 XG for us. Yokohama had a 0.47, and yet they all 1-0. Just not good enough. And since we became champions, we've just given up the ghost and like just saying, okay, not niche. At least I think that's how you say that sort of phrase. But we just thought, hey, we're not going to play these games anymore. We've won. We got promoted. We're the champions. We might as well just give up for the final 2 games and go on our holidays. I'm going to thrash the wall arms to say I'm embarrassed by that performance because I really am. I really, really am. As yeah, team skill players. Yokohama to grab deserved run. I don't think it's deserved. Goal of Cigar Voices. Oh yeah. We're only probably getting 108,000 because of that. But yeah, if I quickly show you before we leave this episode and let it be done and all that. Connor O'Toole will be leaving on free transfers at the end of the season. And then we've got all these players leaving on frees probably because I can't see Direct Football giving them contracts given their quality and what we expect in the J1 league, because these players are on £1,800, £1,500, £800. That could easily be spent on the wage budget, where we've got 3.7 million and 64,000 in the wage budget. That most of that money can easily be spent on getting a 5,000 per week player who is just going to be so good for J1 League. At least I hope we'll see that sense, and hopefully not give these players contracts. Also got a load of loanees been getting away, but all these players here, supposedly if everyone leaves like they're supposed to leave, only Nogoin Kwankai, Patrick Mohorovic, Shogun Yoshikawa is personally not good enough for this league, and not good. Then that means not good enough for the J1 league. Yuta Sato, Shohei Mishima, Taki Amagasa, Kazuki Kumasawa, who's also probably not good enough for J1 league, and Tino Agic, Stanislav Ursulov, and Tappei Fukuhara. They're the only ones that will be around. So hopefully the Direct Football he basically has a big rebuild in the summer, and I do reckon, unless it goes horribly wrong in the transfer window again, and like even worse than the first season we had a transfer window special, I reckon that's the way I'll be leaving Nagano before the end of the season of next year, because my contract runs up 2027, and I reckon I want to have one season with Nagano in the J1 league, and then we'll leave at the end of our contract. Whether that will be leaving, there'll be 3 ways of leaving. There'll be either be leaving because we get job hunted, or because we go in for job interviews and ask if we could be offered the job. Apply for the jobs. That's the word I was looking for. So if we can apply for the jobs or get headhunted, that'll be one reason we leave. Second, of course, because I can see us being absolutely awful next season, because we're in the J1 league. We have probably still the J3 league quality rep and players, or we'll just leave at the end of the contract, whether we're relegated or not, and we don't get sacked. And I'm basically leaving next season and looking for a new club, but that is in the future. For now, we are celebrating promotion to the J1 League. 2 promotions, 2 championships in 2 years. And yeah, if you have enjoyed this episode, I know it's quite a short one, but if you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like. It does help the channel out quite immensely. You can also comment and all that for the algorithm. The more you comment, the more you like, the more this gets out to people. And if you want someone who's found this channel out from people happily clicking and liking and commenting, then subscribe. Or if you're a returning viewer that just keeps an eye on my channel, subscribe as well, because literally get good content all from FM24. I'm trying to do about 6 to 7 or 5 to 7 episodes a week for a few months or a few weeks to see how it goes. And if I can do it, then I'll probably last a bit longer, because I'm really enjoying this save. I'm really enjoying Tactical Masterclass, and so I'm always wanting to play it. So I'm always having to record so I can get to the next game day, if you know what I mean. At least that's how it works with you doing it for YouTube. But yeah, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give the video a like. I've said all that already and all that stuff, but yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for mobile notifications, comment on the algorithm. I've said that all enough. I'm rambling because it's a short episode. But yeah, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.